I'm so excited. Hey guys, it's Vanessa K7. This is a Q&A from my Snapchat people. Recently I've reached 5,000 subscribers, which is quite a lot for me and something I appreciate. I feel like I just want to say thank you to everyone who supports my videos. I wanted people to send me questions now because I'm going to do a Q&A. I've attempted a Q&A twice and they both flopped. So now that I have a bigger audience and people watch my videos a lot more, I figured let me do this Q&A because then people can send me questions and then get to know me or ask me anything they have wished to ask me. So yeah, and so I don't have any questions. This is just my normal face routine, which I have a video on. The lip thing that I'm wearing is a mixture of highlighter, a little bit of pink lipstick, a pinky nudie lip gloss with a little bit of concealer. Like, yeah, basically I create my own lip thing. Okay, I'm just gonna go. This is in no particular order, by the way. Someone asked, what do you want to be when you were younger? A teacher at first. I just remember saying to my dad, like, I just wanted to be famous. Yeah, I said that like when I was like 7 or 8. I was like, I just want to be famous. And yeah, and then I wanted to be a teacher because I just wanted the teacher's role. Okay, they had a lot of power. How old do we? Ew, this is cringy. How old were you when you had your first boyfriend? 13? The reason why I'm doing this is because, like, it wasn't, when I think about it now, we was not in a relationship. He was not my boyfriend. He was just a dusty boy. Were you the popular girl in secondary school? Well, I mean, like, I'm joking. There was no popular girls in my secondary school, and if there was, I would say that there wasn't just one. So if I say I'm the popular girl, I wasn't actually the only popular girl. Like, it was a thing where in my secondary school there was bunches in our years, and I just feel like my bunch was a popular bunch. Do you know what I mean? So everyone in that that group was popular because, like, everything that happened was regarding us. Everything we made happen was us. Everything we did was us. Commotions were us. Beef was us. Like, everything was just based around our group throughout the whole school, actually. So yeah, I was in the popular bunch for sure. Which one did you like enjoy most, primary, secondary or college? I love secondary school. I loved it. Just wanted to know what eyelashes you use. I'm going to the hair shop tomorrow just to look at the brand because it's such an unknown brand. Which country does your family originate from? Ghana, both of them. Yep. What's your favourite colour? Your makeup slays, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Favourite colour was red for a very long time. It still is red, but I'm starting to like light pinks. I'm reading what everyone has actually said. Oh hi, and how did you get into YouTube, and would you recommend anyone else to start a YouTube channel? If so, then what advice would you give? Basically, my dad brought a camera. It was just sitting in the house. I just decided one day to pick up the camera and start recording. That's how I got into YouTube. Secondly, I just feel like I got influence from a lot of people that I should start making a YouTube channel. So where's my sweet? I just had it. Oh. And besides the influences from every direction, like my family, my friends, I'm not gonna lie, there was one YouTuber I was watching called Brini Lee. If you know her, if you know her, if you don't, you search her up right now. Brini Lee, I was watching one of her videos. I forgot what it was regarding, but I was watching one of Brini Lee's videos and she was saying something how loads of people have cameras at home, but some of them don't want to pick up a camera and use it. And I was like, I actually have a Canon EOS 5D Mark II camera sitting in my dad's closet. I I'm not making use of it. Would I recommend anyone else start a YouTube channel? I'd recommend everyone to create a YouTube channel. Where do you get your hair from? AliExpress. I used to buy it from AliExpress, but now they just send it from AliExpress. And my favorite company, I'm sure everyone knows by now, is My Lisa Hair. Can't wait. Where are you from? Well, she asked like 5 questions, so I'm gonna answer it time by time. She said, where are you from? I don't know if she meant country or area, but I'm gonna say country because that seems the most appropriate thing to answer. I'm from Ghana, and Ghana alone. Ghana. How old are you? I actually, do you know what? I saw comments here of people asking me how old are you now and how old are you. I actually don't want to say, but because this is a Q&A and I have to answer it, I'm gonna say it. I am 18. What do you do outside of what do you do outside of YouTube? Well, what I used to do outside of YouTube was work my job and go to college and go out with my friends and do other people's makeups. That's what I used to do. Now, what I do outside of YouTube is get ready for university. I just left my job, but yeah, I'm going uni now, so I'll be doing uni and YouTube. Who's your favourite celebrity? I'm gonna say the Baiters people as well. Like, I don't have one. I don't have one celebrity anymore, because there's even people on Instagram that I consider celebrities and they're my favourite people. But Kim, I would say that's the first person that came to my mind. Kim. What do you think about letting guys go who are no longer beneficial to your life but you still like him? And if you have time to answer another question, what do you think about celibacy? Well, firstly, you already answered this question for yourself. You answered it when you said who are no longer beneficial to your life. If he's not benefiting your life, then my girl, you need to let him go. You have to let the feeling of still liking him go, because there's someone out there who's beneficial to your life and you're going to end up liking them. The question about celibacy. I have a couple right now in the house and I found out they're celibate, and I want to bring them into the shop to talk about it, because I don't know. From what I know about celibacy, I mean, I think if both sides agree to it, then that's great. Wait, is it just none at all until
it's none at
marriage?
All. Some people, you can choose your end goal. Some people is till marriage.
Oh, well, if that's the case,
some people is just not at all, or not for a few years. Or it's just restraining.
If both people agree to it, that's fine. Crazy to record myself, but any advice on fake friends? If you know they're fake, yeah, just drop them. And drop them meaning if the whole group's fake or certain people in the group that are fake, then it's either don't really interact with the certain people in the group, or don't interact with the whole bunch. And even if that means like being by yourself and doing things, just being by yourself, then you're better off by yourself than being a bunch of fake people. Do you know what I mean? Fake friends are just, especially when you have to discover that they were fake, it's like all that time you've literally just been the realest to them and they've just been fake to you. It's like, is no one else around be real? So I just say stay away from them, and even if that means being on your own, then you'd rather be real on your own. How do you get over your insecurities, if you had any? I did have insecurities. I had insecurities about my weight, my size. I had insecurities.
I remember.
I had insecurities about my nose. I still have insecurities about my hands. Like, basically, with my weight, it was a really big issue, especially in secondary school. I think it was such a big issue where I was just like researching up researching up plastic surgery and going to the GP about it and taking like pills from the GP to make me eat more. Like, it was so bad, and I feel like it was only because everyone around me be like, Vanessa, you're so skinny. Vanessa, you're not eating. Or someone would be hugging me, be like, you're skinny. Like, for jokes, but it really actually got to me. But I'd laugh about it, but then I'm like, why can't I just be big? And a lot of time in my secondary school, there was a lot of like quite thick people at young ages. And I remember like complaining to my family, my sisters and stuff, and then I think they said something like slim is nice, and my dad was like, you have a model shape and you shouldn't like really like be following. And back in the days it was always about the slim girls and whatever. Like basically how I got over that weight issue was I just feel like I bought clothes that actually was for my size. So when them clothes like was fitted on me, it didn't look like I was skinny, it just looked like I was just my size with correct clothes on. And then people actually like, I mean, well, the males were giving me attention. I was like, but I don't have any body. And I was like, okay, well, then I'm fine like this. So basically just talking to people about it, and the right people giving you good advice and just bigging you up for how you are now. What's your ideal man? Has curly dark hair, well, should have curly dark hair, thick eyebrows, long eyelashes, a little bit taller than me. It's just like, just has something going for him, has goals and successions. How do you balance school and what you do? I go to school, but I mean like uni, I would say, or college. It's not even really a balance. It's just like when I have time to record, I'd make sure I'd record. Are you going uni this year? If so, which one? I am going uni this year. I shouldn't really say which one, really. But it's in London. What are your goals and aspirations for the future? And also, are you looking to do any things on YouTube, like challenges and vlogs? My goals and aspirations for the future is, I don't know if I should get into detail, but I am. So I'm hoping when I'm older that I will be able to get bigger on YouTube and eventually like start earning money from what I'm doing. Also, if I actually really want to like start creating my own makeup, like that's my ultimate aspiration. I want to start creating my own brand and stuff like that. I also want to find a good professional job in law as well, actually, so I can like sustain myself and have a high income and just keep that job and work my way up, and then buy a house and the good stuff, basically. Challenges and vlogs, yes, I am looking to do that, especially vlogs. How many piercings do you have and which hurt the most? 4. I'm not including the normal low piercings because that's just like basic. But I have my rook done, and I have up there done, the cartilage. This piercing, Medusa, and my belly, which hurt the most was probably my rook, because I'm not exaggerating, but I heard the bone crunch. How long did it take you to save up for that £1,000 camera? I keep trying but failing. I didn't save up for it, it's actually my dad's camera. You keep trying but you're failing. Are you failing by using that money on other things instead of saving? Or just, if you really wanted to buy a camera, you would save it and you would go and buy it. So it depends how determined you are. What is your nationality? I'm British, but my parents are from Ghana, so I call myself a Ghanaian. At what age did you start wearing makeup, and maybe do a tutorial on how I used to do it? I started wearing makeup in, I mean, if we're talking about contouring and full face and that, I started that in year 11, so when I was like 16. But as for like my first bit of makeup, that was like in year 8, and nothing was going right. I was just wearing the normal lip gloss you buy £1 shop, and I attempted to like pencil my eyebrow and wear a little bit of black eyeliner. It didn't look right at all. I remember applying black eyeliner to school, and one of my friends was like, Vanessa. One of my friends was like, Vanessa, don't you know how to apply your eyeliner properly? You look like a tribal something. She said I look like a tribal something. Whereabouts do you live in London? I live in South London. Can you give advice on how you passed your practical test, please? It was a struggle, And I tell you from now, if you're determined, you'll definitely pass your test, and just determined to get it done. I even wrote in my calendar one time, like, a period of time I would take to pass, what day I want to pass, and what day I want to buy a car. Stay consistent. It's very important to save, because like I said, driving is not cheap. It costs so much money, and it's annoying, especially when you lose the money because you fail a test or Don't be put off when you fail a test. That's what I was told. Don't be put off, okay? Just do it and you'll get it done. What would you do if you find out that he's cheated but he's denying it? If I find out he's cheating, like, there's no question about it. You found out he is cheating. You found out. You basically found out that he is cheating. You may have evidence, or you must have seen it, but you found out, which means that even if he denies it or not, you found out. So you need to sort him out. What advice would you give to girls that don't know anything about weave clothes and all that, or research? There's hundreds and hundreds of videos that you can go to. Make sure you research, make sure that you get it done perfectly fine, because your friends won't tell you. Advice to someone who's trying to get back out there as far as relationships: be reserved, protect yourself, be hard, and do not allow no BS to be going on. Make sure you find the guy that wants you for the right reasons. Make sure that you're not easy or vulnerable. Make sure you be telling these, like, what it is, like how you are, that you're not here for bullshit, like you're strong. Show your show them, and don't be dependent on only that. Like, build up yourself. Don't be out here finding relationships. Get your money. Do what you need to do. Yeah, it was a fun Q&A. I feel like thank you guys for sending appropriate questions. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. And anyway, that's not even the point. The point is that I reached 5,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for everyone subscribing. Follow me on my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, all across the screen and in the description box. And I'll see you guys in another video.